What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports betting picks video, college football edition. We have made it to another weekend. It is week 7 of the college football season. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It is Friday night for me, October the 15th. Some of you guys might be watching this tonight. Some of you guys might be watching this on Saturday morning. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every time I put out a video. Let's get into some college football action. First of all, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. My name is JVille with JVille Sports, and I give out daily, or at least I try to give out free daily winning sports betting tips. And with college football, I like to do something a little bit different with each sport. With college football, and soon, very, very soon, so excited, college basketball is right around the corner. NBA, sooner than that, NBA is right around the corner. But on every Saturday, I like to do what's called a long shot parlay. There's so many games on Saturday. I don't want to just give you guys one play. I have a list of games that I like. I go through every game. I see which ones I like. I save the best ones for those of you who are a part of the village, which I'll get into in a minute. But then I have a secondary set of games that I also like, that I also bet, and I want to give all those games out to you guys and see what happens. So I throw all those plays into what I call a long shot parlay, and then I try to hit the long shot parlay. But it's my fun way of giving guys a bunch of different plays that I like. I don't necessarily recommend you guys do the long shot parlay unless you want to get fun and crazy with me, but I do recommend, if you agree with any of the plays, if you already had any of these circled, pluck those out and do a smaller parlay, or just do some straight bets, which is usually the best way to go about it, or even some teasers. We had another 4-team teaser today on Friday night. We had 4 games in college football. I threw a nice teaser in, and everybody who was a part of the village cashed. Actually, let's go ahead and look at what we did today in the village. For those of you that are interested in joining, this is what you can expect each and every day. An email from me with all of my best bets of the day sent directly to your email box. So this is what we did Friday. We had the Chicago Sky absolute blowout. You guys are sleeping on the WNBA. Unfortunately, it's about to be over, but the WNBA is another sport not a lot of people follow, but you can definitely make money. Check out my WNBA record at the top of the screen. We had a great WNBA season, as we do every year. So the Chicago Sky, they won by about 30. We had the Philadelphia Flyers and Minnesota Wild. We went 1-1 with our hockey picks. Glad to see hockey back. We had an unbelievable season last year in the NHL, probably my best season ever in hockey. So looking to do even better this year, that's what it's all about, doing better. No matter how good you do, try to do better the next year. Try to change up your strategy a little bit. Just try to see what you did. That's one of the things about tracking your picks. I can go back to any season, look at what I did best, which teams I played best. Did I do good in teasers? Did I do good with overs, unders? You can just look at anything when you track your bets. So that's always important, whether you're someone that gives out picks or whether you're just a casual bettor. If you track your bets and keep a record, try to do like a little spreadsheet or something, it's very, very beneficial. Because like I said, you can go back and see what you made the most money on, what you lost the most money on, and you can just keep improving year after year after year. That's what I am doing, and it is working. So anyway, we went 1-1 with hockey. We had Clemson Syracuse, easy first half under there. So we went 3-1 with our straight bets. And like I mentioned, we had a 4-team teaser that paid plus 200. We had the Marshall North Texas over 58.5. Clemson Syracuse under 51. Syracuse and California. I love the 2 dogs today, and they did not disappoint. So another very, very nice day in the village, and we are just on an absolute tear. Check out my records at the top of the screen. You can see what we're doing in the MLB. Unfortunately, that's also about to end. The WNBA, college football, and the NFL. I handicap every sport and I win at every sport. Not a lot of people can say that. A lot of people specialize in one, maybe two sports. I do every single sport. I don't get a ton of sleep, but it is absolutely worth it when you're making withdrawals every single week. So if you're interested in joining the village, if you're interested in receiving my best bets every single day in all sports, check out the website, jvillesportspicks.com. Don't forget, for the whole NFL season, we are running this promotion, 30% off any package of your choosing. NFL back 30, all one word, all capital letters, NFL back 30. When you go to the website, hit the big blue button in the upper right hand corner. It'll say join the village. It'll take you to a page which will list all the different packages that are available. See which one you would like, and then use promo code NFL back 30 and you'll get 30% off, like I said, any package of your choosing. On top of that, if you have a losing record during your time in the village, it is not going to happen, but if you do, I will either give you another month free or you can have your money back. There is absolutely no reason for you not to try me out. So many of you have. I think we have a record number of people in the village right now. It is absolutely crazy. And like I said, you can see the records, the numbers at the top of the screen. We are on an absolute tear in every single sport. It has been a wild ride and it is going to continue. But anyway, let's move on and get to some college football. So like I mentioned, I like to do a long shot parlay, give you guys a bunch of picks that I like. So let's go ahead and get into it. So like I always do, I'll quickly recap what we did last week and then we will move on to this week's. So last week, our long shot parlay was not good whatsoever. Let me put it up on the screen here. We had a lot of close games and every single one of them went the other way. So that's going to happen sometimes. It is unfortunate, but like I said, it does happen. So let me put it up on the screen here. So we had Rutgers +6. They were at home against Michigan State. And they actually got off to a really good start, but they couldn't sustain it. Offense, I think they scored an early touchdown and they didn't really get much after that. West Virginia +3. They got smashed by Baylor. We had Georgia, Auburn. Georgia, I'm telling you guys, every single week, Georgia is a cash machine. Georgia and the unders every single week, cash money. So we had the first half under there, and that came through. Penn State, Iowa, first half. Again, I mentioned with these first half unders, I love these first half unders, but we need field goals and not touchdowns. Penn State got 2 early touchdowns in this game. Not supposed to happen. Once that happened, that under was done. We had Virginia Tech pick. So the next 3 coin flips could have gone our way. Virginia Tech was at home against Notre Dame. They lost by 3. It was a game that could have gone either way. Memphis +4. They lost by 6. Another game that could have gone their way. Alabama. I threw Alabama on there as a money line just to boost the odds up, just to get more money, thinking that they were not going to lose to Texas A&M. And what happened? They lost Texas A&M. Unbelievable that happened. Not that Alabama lost, but they lost to Texas A&M, their backup quarterback, team that lost 2 in a row, not playing well. And Alabama's defense, Nick Saban's defense, terrible performance. But anyway, so Alabama lost. So like I said, that was a bad attempt. Sometimes it's going to be really bad, sometimes it's going to be really good, sometimes it's going to be pretty even. So let's go ahead and turn that page and let's have one of those really good weeks. Let's hit this long shot parlay. So let me put this week's long shot parlay. So again, this is week number 7. This is our long shot parlay bet number 6. It is going to be a 7-team parlay, no money lines, all spreads. 152 is going to pay over $10,000 for me. Let me go ahead and put this on the screen here. Okay, so as you guys know, I love the first half under, so I found 3 that I like this week. So I'm just going to knock those out right out of the gate. So we have Michigan State, Indiana, first half under 23.5. So Indiana has had a pretty disappointing year so far. So getting the number 10 ranked team in their building should fire them up, try to turn their season around. The problem in this game is that they're going to have their backup quarterback starting. It's going to be up to their defense to hold Michigan State in check. and to give their team, their offense, a chance to win this game. This is the second straight road game for Michigan State, so that's always tough. But I'm looking for a slow start here. Michigan State's defense is only allowing 19 points a game, which is really good, despite allowing over 300 passing yards a game. It's kind of strange. It's kind of that bend but don't break defense. They give up all the yards from the 20 to the 20, but once they get in that red zone, they tighten up. So that's what I'm looking for here. First half unders, you need field goals, not touchdowns. That is exactly what Michigan State's defense allows. And then Michigan State, like I said, being on the road, it's going to be a fired up crowd. I think Indiana's defense is going to bring it here. So I'm looking for a first half under 23.5, and I think we will get it. Let's move on to the next one. Rutgers Northwestern under 22.5. So I don't know what's happened to Northwestern. I mean, they had a great season last year, finished ranked number 10, and they just haven't found their mojo this year. They got embarrassed their last time out, losing to Nebraska 56-7. Crazy. And that's my concern here. Whenever you get a team that was embarrassed like that, you know the next time they hit the field, they are going to be a different team. So we'll see if they're going to try to go out there and prove something. But the fact of the matter is both Rutgers and Northwestern, they struggle offensively. Rutgers, this is crazy. In 3 straight games, they have scored 13 points exactly. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm sure it's happened a bunch of times, but I've never really seen this before. 13 points in 3 straight games. It's crazy. So hopefully they score 13 points again, 4 straight games. That's what we're looking here. Again, 22.5. I really want to get that 23, but I'll have to settle for the 22.5. Again, if we get some field goals instead of touchdowns, both these teams struggle offensively, take their time scoring points. So I'm hoping for another low scoring effort here by both of these teams. And then our third and final first half under. You guys already know Georgia. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm taking Georgia first half unders or full game unders, sometimes both, pretty much every single week. So we have Georgia, Kentucky, really good game here. We've seen Georgia against other top teams, and it doesn't matter. It makes no difference who they're playing. This defense doesn't give up nothing. I think they're allowing 5+ points a game. It is absolutely insane. This is a historic defense. They are fun to watch. I don't think Kentucky on the road is going to muster up much of anything at all. So the question is going to be, how many points is Georgia going to score? We've seen them put up some points against good defenses. Kentucky does have a really good defense. Defense travels, so the defense hopefully shows up in this game against the number 1 team in the country. I expect it to. So if Georgia shuts down Kentucky like I expect, Kentucky can hold Georgia in check a little bit. This should be an easy first half under. So we're going first half under 24 for our third and final under. So let's get into some sides here. First, I'm going with North Carolina. I got my North Carolina Tar Heel jersey on for good luck. So they are at home taking on Miami. I got them -107, -130. So Miami is a complete mess. Well, actually, I mean, North Carolina, they aren't much better. They've had some really bad losses this year. Both these teams, high expectations going into this year and disappointing seasons for both of them. The biggest problem with Miami is they lost their quarterback, King. He is out. So that's the main thing in this game. North Carolina, the one thing you know they're going to do is they're going to score, especially at home. And I just don't think Miami will be able to keep up. This Miami defense, one of the things they can usually hang their hat on, it's just not that good. They rely on turnovers. They're not getting the turnovers. North Carolina should win this game by at least a touchdown. Let's move on to Colorado State -10. So Colorado State last week was one of my favorite plays. They easily covered. I'm looking for them to do it again here. This one will be a little bit tougher being on the road. The team is not tougher. It's just a bigger spread, and they're on the road. So they're on the road taking on New Mexico, and I'm just looking for Colorado State to build on that performance they had last week. Like I said, it was solid offensively and defensively. This New Mexico team is really bad. On top of that, their quarterback is banged up, might not play. Even with him, their offense has been really bad, averaging 15 points a game. So I'm hoping he sits this one out, and this one should be a breeze for Colorado State. Let's go ahead and move on to an underdog. We have Kansas State +7. So this is a good game here between two Big 12 foes. We have Kansas State at home taking on Iowa State. So Kansas State got their senior quarterback back in their last game, which was against Oklahoma, a game that they had a chance to win. But you can pretty much say that every week. Oklahoma has been on upset alert pretty much every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing, they have a chance to beat Oklahoma. But some way, somehow, Oklahoma just finds a way to win. It's absolutely insane, some of their games this year. But anyway, the quarterback, Skylar Thompson, he had a really good game, over 300 yards passing. So I'm looking for him to continue that here. Both these teams are coming off of bye week, so they should both be ready to go. They usually play each other pretty tough. I'm expecting a lower scoring game in this one. Two teams that know each other very well. Two good defenses. Should be a hard-fought game. And you guys know, whenever I think a game is going to be lower scoring, I like to go with the dog and the points. Even better, the dog is at home. So I'm going Kansas State +7 at home to keep this game close and maybe have a chance to win outright. I would say it's a really good team, experienced team, good offense, good defense. But Kansas State, I think they can hold their own, especially at home. So Kansas State +7. And then for our last play of the parlay, the nightcap, Nevada -14. They are at home taking on Hawaii. This Hawaii team, they are much better when they're at home. This team really struggles when they have to travel and play a decent team. Nevada, I love this Nevada team. This offense is absolutely explosive. And Hawaii, one of the worst defenses in the country, even worse when they're on the road. This Nevada team, I doubt they punt the ball much at all, and Hawaii is just not going to be able to keep up. They'll get their points early, might be able to hang early, but in the second half, Nevada should pull away. They should definitely win this game by at least 3 touchdowns. And that is going to round out the long shot parlay. So like I said, this is a 17 parlay. Pretty mixed bag. We have the 3 first half unders, we have 1 underdog, and then we have 3 favorites. So pretty mixed. Like I said, 17 parlay for me. 152 pays over $10,000. Let's see if we can hit this bad boy. But like I said, what I recommend for you guys is to pluck out your favorites if you do have any. If you were already leaning towards any of these, maybe that gives you a little bit more confidence. If you were against any of these plays, I guess one of us is going to be right, one of us will be wrong. But I like all these plays. I'm going to bet all of these plays. I already bet some of them. Some of them I'm waiting for better odds, but like I said, every play I give out here on the channel, I play myself. If it's not good enough for me to play, it's definitely not good enough for me to give out for you guys to play. So I'm taking all these games, even though these are not my best bets. These are all games that I like, all games that I'm betting myself, and hopefully you guys can have some success with them as well. That is it. That is going to wrap it up for this week's college football edition. As we get further into the NHL season and once the NBA season starts, I'm going to start throwing those into the long shot parlays. So we might even get some bigger long shot parlays, which is going to be very, very exciting to do some long shot cross sport parlays. So stay tuned for that in the upcoming weeks. But for now, we are going to go ahead and root on the 7-team parlay. If I were to give you guys my favorites of those, I really like obviously that Georgia first half under, and I really like Nevada. Those are probably my 2 favorites. I really like North Carolina as well. North Carolina first half could be a strong play as well. Like I said, with Miami starting their backup quarterback on the road, I think North Carolina first half could be a really good play. So a lot of different options out there for you guys with these plays. So I wish you guys all the success. Have an awesome Saturday. If you are interested in my full card, my best bets of the day, we have college football, we have the NHL, and we have the MLB on Saturday. We have those 3 sports. And of course on Sunday, NFL, we have more playoff baseball, we have more playoff WNBA, we have more hockey. So we're loaded both Saturday and Sunday. So if you want my best bets in all of those sports each and every day, check out the website, jayvillesportspicks.com. That's where to go to sign up. Once you sign up, you'll start receiving my plays via email each and every day. Don't forget to use the promo code NFLBACK30, all one word, all capital letters. It will get you 30% off any package of your choosing. As you can see from the records at the top of the screen, we are killing each and every sport. We are going to continue to do that as we welcome in college basketball and the NBA. Cannot wait to add those sports to the mix. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. Good luck with all of your bets on Saturday, and I will see you for my NFL video on Sunday. Good luck. Hope you guys sweep the board.